There's nothing like the charm and historic quality of small-town Texas. And today, the open house show has come to Bastrop, just outside of Austin. Joining me is an expert on these beautiful historic homes, Robbie Centers. Nice to see you, Robbie. All right, nice to see you. Somebody has written a book, and this is amazing. Historic Homes of Bastrop, Texas. This little town has a disproportionate amount of history.
It does. It does. And historic homes, too. We have over 90 historic homes that are in this book and 131 historic sites. And some of them are the businesses downtown, commercial district, cemeteries, trails, but over 90 structures that are historic are in this book. And they have historic designations, legal historic designations.
Is this beautiful home featured in the book?
It is. It's got 3 designations.
Oh, well, let's take a look.
Right. Come in, Robert. Welcome.
Oh.
You have got to take this in. It's wonderful.
This is a beautiful home.
This home is owned by Jeffrey Connor. He is a former Secretary of State for the state of Texas, and he has done a marvelous job with this home. He moved in 2006 and shares it with the community, and we're so proud that he is here and shares this with us. We'll come into the dining room. This home has 3 designations. One is from the National Register of Historic Places, one is from the Texas Historical Commission, and one is from the city of Bastrop. There are a lot of homes in Bastrop, but not all of them have all 3 designations. So you're in a special place right here.
Robbie, I can't help but to notice the portrait of Sam Houston, the first and third President of the Republic of Texas.
Yes, he was also later governor of the state of Texas, and he was in this house, and that's why that picture is here to honor him.
Right here.
He was here in the house, and he was visiting his 2 sons who were at the military academy across the street, or the Military Institute. They were cadets there.
Wow.
And so he would come and do the graduation address, and so he would come and stay in this house. The house was built in 1851 by a man named William Hancock, who operated it as a boarding house for students who were across the street at the Bastrop Academy.
Robbie, over 90 historic homes in Bastrop?
Yes. If you want to see them, we better get walking.
Yeah, let's go.
Coming up, we'll see an 1851 boarding house once visited by Sam Houston and a classical revival mansion featured in the movie Angels Sing. Stay tuned.
I want you to look at this home. It is marvelous. Even though it's not a fancy mansion, there are many modest homes that have a big connection to Texas history. And so that's what makes this a historical home. You'll see that all the markers are on the porch. This is the Jenkins house. Edward Jenkins was scalped by Indians across the river. She moved into town. She married a second time, Reverend James Northcross. He went with David Crockett and Travis to the Alamo and died in the Alamo. So now here she is, a 13-year-old boy, and he was, of course, very upset, and he talked her into letting him go with Sam Houston down to San Jacinto for the Battle of San Jacinto for Texas independence. So he was 13 years old, and he is credited with being the youngest soldier in Sam Houston's Army for Independence. So,
and that's his family home.
This is his family home. And the Jenkins still own it. It has gone generation after generation.
Now, Robbie, this home looks very familiar.
Well, you saw it in a movie. The movie was Angels Sing. about 2006.
Oh,
Harry Connick Jr.
Willie Nelson.
Well, I love it.
Chris Christopherson.
You got
I
it. That's
got
it.
it.
And they
Oh,
made the
wow.
movie in this home. So
Wow.
that's probably where you've seen it.
Beautiful.
So, yeah.
And its history?
Built about 1914, 15. It's a classical revival. It was a wedding gift to Albert Argan from his parents, and Albert and Louise lived here. He had a coal mine outside of town, and it has 3 coal-fired fireplaces inside. They didn't burn wood in this house.
Coming up, Robbie explains why many of these historic homes have their porch ceilings painted blue as our historic tour of homes continues.
Robbie, why is the ceiling blue?
Well, they were all blue when the other historic homes. It's to fool the wasps. They think it's sky, and so they just go on by instead of build a nest. That's typical of these historic homes.
You can stop wasps from nesting by painting your ceiling blue?
Yes.
That works?
It works. So we still do it.
Well, where were you when I painted my house?
You needed me.
Yeah.
The last home on our little tour, we don't have to go very far.
No?
No, it's right next door. So let's go next door.
Well, that's easy.
We'll walk there.
Now, Robbie, according to your book, Hugo and Ida Wurtzner bought this house for $850?
Right. They lived here 70 years after they bought this house.
Now, Robbie, I noticed this is the Wurtzner home, and that was the Wallace house. What's the difference between home and house?
If you get an official historic designation, like from the National Register, from the state of Texas, that is a house. And if you don't have an official designation, this house doesn't. I love the house, but it doesn't have a designation, and it has to be called a home. So that's the distinction. So if you see a home, you know it doesn't have a marker. If you see a house, it's got no telling how many markers.
Well, either way, Robbie, this book is an absolute gold mine of valuable information.
Thank you.
And we certainly enjoyed our tour.
Thank you.
Thank
It
you
was
so
fun.
much.
I
It
loved
was
being with you.
Yeah.
Thank you.